Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, my Biafran people, how on a day today? I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending from where you're listening to the sound of my voice. This one, Biafra Superstars Media, and I'm holding it down. I say, may God bless Biafra, and may God bless His Excellency, Oyendo Mazenam Dekano. May God bless, 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 may God bless His Excellency, the Prime Minister of Biafra, USB, His Excellency, ESN, EKPA, Simon and Joko, for the job Simon is doing. Simon, I want to say we thank you. We appreciate you. We love you because we know in your hands Biafra has come. In your hands Biafra will be safe. And in your hands, now that Biafra has come, the people of Biafra must surely rejoice. When I say the people, I mean the men, the women, the children, the old, the young, the sick, the mild, the gentle, the civilized and the uncivilized. Those born in Biafra and those born in the bite of Biafra, we shall all come together under one voice, under one accord, under one union, under one government, and under one God, to scream for Hallelujah Day, the day that the God of Biafra has made. Above all, I say, may God bless Her Excellency, the Deputy Prime Minister of Biafra, Mama Biafra, a woman we love to love, Her Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Madam, we love you, we appreciate you. We say, please, ignore the naysayers, ignore the rumors, ignore the cable we are hearing. The naysayers, those that love Nigeria, they are saying you are the one that sent Governor Gentile and the rest of them on a mission to go and broker peace. I ask myself, people who are claiming they are not with USB, how can the naysayers, the rumor mongers now say that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze and the USB were the ones that set up Commander Gentile, Igwe Butuzor, and the one they call P44? It doesn't make sense, my people. In this video, even according to the mouth, from the mouth of the man himself, the one they call Gentile the Yahoo, he never mentioned the name of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. So why will the enemies, why will those that say they believe in fallback, God have mercy, why are they now turning around and try to put the blame on the USB government? Why do they want to turn around, turn the script, say what this man did not say by himself? If allegedly the voice of this man, if it is his real voice, he spoke for himself. He said he suspects those who they went to the meeting with. He suspects they gave them something to eat or drink. He didn't call the name of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, so I'm wondering, why are the naysayers, those that say they believe in autopilot, those that say we should fall back, why are you not turning around? You say the men on ground don't work with USB, but now you are saying that it was the USB that instructed them to go for a peace meeting. That all this while that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze wants to have a meeting with Igwe Butuzor was all about a peace meeting that poisoned them. Hey, God have mercy. Biafrans, you won't believe this. So I want to bring to your notice again the voice of a commander, the one they call Commander Gentile the Yahoo, to avoid that nonsense the naysayers they are saying, those backbiters, those who fell off the cliff, those who are against Simon Ekpa, those Simon Ekpa warned, do not contact men on ground, but they went against the instruction of Simon Ekpa and they were contacting men on ground. They caused this problem. They contacted men on ground, they caused this problem. But now they want to turn around to blame USB government and Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Fellow Biafrans, listeners all across the world, I present to you again the voice, the alleged voice of Commander Gentile. If you're ready, let's go there. Listen. Okay.
You know what? What you want? What I shall. My brother. This world of the wicked. This world of the wicked. My brother, gentle is dying. Gentle is dying, His life is wicked. Gentle is dying. Upon all my efforts, upon all my efforts, upon all my efforts for the struggle of Biafra. God will not allow such a thing to happen to me. I disagree. It can never work. It can never work. I beg, make my people to understand this. And when they let back, and when they let back, let them ask. Because, say, what I'm going to do, my Bawafa. Bawafa, relation. If I took a current answer, because the relation, Namoku Butuzor. The relation, say, before 4. I didn't know that how we were meeting our tata.
Hold it there for me. Fellow Biafrans, you heard the voice of Butuzor. I'll call it not even a confession. It's just him speaking out loud. Sometimes they say the last word of a dying man, but we pray he won't die from this one. No. It's just poison. But we all heard what he said. He never called the name of the USB government or Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. He said they went for a meeting. They went for a meeting. He does not know if it's what they drank or ate. Oyibo. So I won't want anyone to come here and now start blaming USB government for over nothing. Over the carelessness, unfortunately, over the carelessness of our men on ground. At this point, because we know some of my audience, they are not Igbo speakers. In Biafra land, not every Biafran is an Igbo speaker. Because of that, I will break this one down in English before I go in depth. If you're ready, my people, let's go there. Listen to this. He said, hey, I don't know if it's the man or the person we had that meeting with. Onya, I were a meeting with. He didn't say USB government. In a state, he's saying he does not know if it's the one that they had a meeting with that did this thing to them. He didn't say, oh, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze sent me on a mission, a peace mission, to go and make peace with the other commanders from the USB government. He didn't say that. He didn't say, oh, Butuzor went to make phone call and a meeting with USB government officials. And at the end, a peace was brokered. And they sent us somewhere to go and marry and drink. He didn't say that. So where do people like Adadiolamma and the rest of them are getting this nonsense? That we should blame the USB government and that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze wants to kill the men on ground. Where in the name of God are they getting that nonsense from? Keep on listening. Hold it there. He said, perhaps is this person that we went to have a meeting with. I suspect the people, they gave him something. They must have given something to that person while we were in the meeting with him. I don't know if it's the thing we ate or the thing we drank that was poisoned. I don't know if it's the thing that we ate or the thing that we drank that they put that poison. I don't know if it's the person that we went to have this meeting with. Perhaps they gave him something. He said they, he didn't mention the day. Perhaps they gave him something to put in the food or the drink that we enjoyed what they call item 7. And I was here, I was stressing and lamenting the other day that on no account should men on ground, when you are going for a so-called peace treaty, a peace mission, a peace accord, there is no way you wine or dine or drink with anybody, because you are going there to face your enemy, your adversary, those that want you dead, those that all this while we declared or redeclared Biafra, they've been searching, looking for your head. So why will you assume that, okay, it's time for peace? I will eat the kola nut, the ishewu nkwobi. I will eat the ofe owere that they bring. Ofuha, ubakla, palm wine. Yes, they say he who brings the kola nut brings life. But when you are going on a peace treaty, you dare not, I repeat, you dare not drink or eat anything in the house of your enemy. Even handshake is beyond scope. All you do is you salute them. You salute them. Case in point, someone just reminded me in my last program that the video we saw in Aburi in Ghana, Ojukwu against Yakubu Gogo 1. They could have killed him in Aburi. But if you notice, he acted like he was drinking something, but he was not drinking it. Looking around, looking at everybody, observing, and acting like he was drinking something from that glass or the wine. Now, if someone has told him, Ojukwu, finish your cup now, then you will know the person that tried to kill you. One day, there is more wine now, drink more, drink. One day, drink now. Udodi, drink. There is more wine. You know, that's how you know they want the amount of the poison in your body to have a higher percentage in your bloodstream. Fellow Biafrans, you know, I want to call out the blame on this one, is on our men on ground, I won't be a coward and turn around and try to blame somebody who is far away in America. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is far away in America. You cannot blame her for the actions or inactions of this man. What peace are you going to broker? What peace treaty are you going out there to discuss? Who sent you on a mission? If you are for the USB government, if you are for the Biafran government, you have no mission or no reason going to make peace. Who sent you on a peace mission? Who sent you on a peace accord, on a truce? Before you so-called go for a peace treaty, the government must speak out in the public that they are having peace treaty with you, with the other party. Today as we speak, you see in Ukraine and Russia, President Zelensky is busy traveling through and fro to America, to Europe, discussing a possible peace treaty with Russia. The government of Ukraine speaking about a possibility of a peace treaty, a truce with Russia. Now, once that is agreed, that is when their soldiers, the men on ground, will now observe the peace until the peace accord is signed in the dotted lines. That's the only time that the men on ground will now observe that peace treaty. But even on the eve of the day, there will still be war. Few hours to the day, the peace will be signed. The peace accord will be signed, or whatever you want to call it. There will still be war until it is signed and the signal, the order given to the men on ground to maintain their peace. Ajwaya, as you wear. Stand at ease. That's when you know that, okay, a peace truce has been agreed between Russia and Ukraine. But what I'm seeing in the land of Biafra today, our men on ground, I am surprised they are the ones going to make peace by themselves. Do they want to tell me they are now on autopilot? Are the men on ground on autopilot? Don't they respect the authority of the government? Why would they be going for a peace treaty without the government instructing them to do such? That's my question. This is what I'm wondering. This is what I'm pondering about. This is what I'm thinking out loud about. That. How come? Last time they said they went to have a meeting with Governor Hope Uzodimma. Last time our soldiers, our men on ground said they went to have a meeting with a politician in Nigeria, Governor Hope Uzodimma. Fellow Biafrans, when I heard that, I saw a red flag. Because that same governor cajoled Ikonso not once, not twice, not 3 times to abandon the ESN and be the one to head Ebuago. Be the one to head the government or the so-called government house of the old Imo State. Ikonso said no. But even during that time, I said, this man, Ikonso that we love so much, he's playing with fire to even, even to attend such a meeting with the governor of the old Imo State. That was a mistake. That you even gave it that, your time to go and attend, to tell the governor no, to send your men to the governor. That communication, that for the fact there was a 2-way communication between the Ikonso and Hope Uzodimma, I knew he was playing with fire. I was worried. Because we all know that we have condemned Governor Hope Uzodimma. He's a condemned man. No matter what happens, he's condemned. He's not welcomed in the land of Biafra. So when even Ikonso was, accommodating the idea, God have mercy, of going to discuss with Hope, what do you want to get from that discussion? Which deal can the governor give to you that will make you feel good? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The only offer they have for you on the table is money and for you to join them or lay your arms ground. Lay your arms down, money, ignore the ESN or join the government. For the fact you attempted to listen to such a conversation in a series of meetings was a mistake. You were playing with fire because now they are knowing your location, they are knowing your routine. They are putting something in your mind, making you feel that, oh, we respect you. You are above the law. We cannot buy you, but we respect you. They cajoled you into assuming they were scared of you. And all what they wanted was peace. Udo! Big mistake. You see me? I call a spade though. When I sat back and analyzed what happened in the case of Ikonso, I was worried. Also, I heard that he went for a meeting. On his way back, they trailed him to his family home. Meeting. Once you leave your fort, F-O-R-T, fort. I've been mentioning that word for a long time. Fort. Your strong base. Once you leave your fort and cross towards the enemy lines, then you are wide open. Then you become insecure because you are strong as your weakest link. Today, the zoo, they're talking about ruga. What they want is for the cows to come for a ranch, and that ranch becomes the fort of the headsmen, the fort of Boko Haram, the fort of the ISWAP and the rest of them. That's the game they play. Once they can have a stronghold in your area, you are in trouble. So, and also, if you leave your strong area of position and you go and attend a meeting, if they trail you back, you are now in trouble. May the soul of Ikonso rest in peace. Amen. At this point, I said all that to say this, that our men made a mistake by going AWOL. For too many time, the USB government have tried to have a meeting with these guys. They refused. We heard about a 3 series of meetings that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze tried her best to organize with or to schedule with this man called Butuzor. And on those 3 attempts, she failed. It means these guys, they are technically working on autopilot. They are working by themselves. It's okay. Sometimes in the war front, some soldiers might choose to go, AWOL, absent without leave. Some band of soldiers, some brass with arms, they can go on a tour of duty by themselves. They have signed their death signature or their death certificate saying, for the love of my nation, the 10 of us, we have chosen to do what they call a commando kind of style, or what you want to tag as being Rambo. But these are men who chose to go AWOL into the enemy's camp. A suicidal mission to kill as much as possible of the enemy. And eventually they will lose their life. But what they call it is the degradation, Oyibo. To degradation of the enemy's territory or camp. In the war front, it happens all the time. Sometimes the government might be so slow, too slow, to give an order to the men on ground. In America, sometimes it happens. They are waiting for White House to give an order for them to go in and sweep the enemy's camp. But they are saying, no, that territory, we cannot go in there yet, though. There is a bilateral, agreement between us and China and Russia that we cannot go into that lane. So let us wait. The more you wait, the more the problems, the more the enemies they get ground or gain ground. At that point, some men might say, okay, I am doing this for the love of my country. They will carry as much ammunition as they can, and they will go into the enemy's camp to buy as much as possible. And at the end, 1 or 2 may succeed to come back, or the rest might be unalived in the process. And by their so-called actions or heroics, the camp will now have the upper hand to go in whenever the government approve it. So in most cases, you must get the approval, the nudge or the nod from the government to go in there and discuss peace or war. So I'm asking myself out loud, who came with this plan to go and discuss peace? Who were the men responsible? Who was the head? Who was the leader that sat down and agreed that, okay, our men on ground should go and discuss peace? Peace talk. And when they got there, they were eating and drinking. Hey, no, wow, God have mercy. Let's continue. Listen. Take it back.
Ade ko ya ka ndị adịra. Ade ka ndị nwe something ha nyere onya. Amadi mo ya rire o ya ngoro anu. Otam shagaru ka Butuzor shagaru. Ota ko dey be fought for.
I don't know if it's what we eat or what we drank. The way I'm feeling now is the same way Butuzor is feeling. The way I'm feeling now is the same way B44 is feeling, or P44. Hi! No, wow, this ain't weak me. This is a very sloppy move, man, by our men. I'm hoping this video or this audio is a fake news. Because when I heard this on Friday, I was angered. So how can you make this mistake? Let's continue. Keep on listening.
You know one more you war. Otaka shagaru. Hi, my brother. This world of the wicked. This world of the wicked. My brother, gentle is dying. Gentle is dying,
My brother, this world is wicked. That's the lamentation of a dying man. The lamentation of a dying man. Ah, Lord have mercy. You guys don't understand why I'm saying all these things. At the point of death, you start to see things. At the point of death. In my own case, at the point of death, I blanked out. Airbags deployed from the arrays of bullets at the enemies. We went through a cliff, and when the airbags deployed, I thought I was in heaven. I saw heaven, and I said it was too early. Gospel truth. If I'm telling lies, may I not see Biafra? I saw myself in heaven. This thing you call cloud, it was everywhere. Flower, feathers floated in the air. I saw the golden gate in heaven. It was open, and I said, it is too early to go to heaven or to be in heaven. Those were my words. It is too early. And when I said that, I saw a rewind of hand. Like when you rewind a video, things start to click back. And when I was hearing an echo, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Echo. Paramedics all around. Are you okay? Are you okay? The rest was history. I won't speak more than that. But what's so funny is that heaven you all want to go to. You pastors pray to your people about going to heaven. I saw heaven and I said it was too early. If I'm lying, may I not see Biafra. May my family, my siblings, my parents, my kindred not see Biafra. You see, when we speak, we know why we say some few things. So I was so disappointed when I heard that our men are making these mistakes, clumsy mistakes. They entice you with food or women. Those two ways, you have to be careful. They will entice you with food, merriment, jamboree. Come and eat. We are in peace now, peace mode. And before you know it, you have compromised your safety. Next time, the only way you have peace treaty with your men, that line is there. You salute them from a distance. No handshake, no drinking of beer. Don't do that, because that's the easiest way to wipe you guys off. They'll wipe you guys out easily. without pulling the bullet. Lord have mercy. Let's continue. Listen.
This life is wicked. Gentle is dying. All my efforts, upon all my efforts for the struggle of Biafra.
Lamentation. Had I known comes at last. With all my efforts. After all I've done, is this the way I will go? Uwa bụ pọpọ. Uwa ị nọ n'ime ya, uwa na-atọzi m oyi, ọ na-atọrọ m ụjọ. Uwa ị nọ n'ime ya, uwa na-atọzi m oyi, uwa na-atọrọ m ụjọ. The last words some people say. The last words. One of them, one rich man, when he was on his dying bed, he was crying how he duped people to make money. Money. Because of money, he now called his wife. They brought the Ghana must go back. He began tear the money. They tear money. Say this thing they destroyed him. He's worried where he's going. He did tear money for dying bed. Fellow Biafra is very, very sad. This is a very, very sad news. Let's continue. Very, very sad.
God will not allow such a thing to happen to me. I disagree.
Amen.
It can never work. I beg, make my people to understand this. And when they let them ask, because say for them to go back or Bawafa, because the relation na Moku Butuzor, the relation say be fought for, the relation I didn't know how we were meeting our data.
Hold on there for me, man. It's a very, very sad one. You know, mistakes like this, they're very, very expensive. When a man becomes overconfident of himself, then he's wide open for a sucker punch. When a man becomes overconfident of himself, then he's wide open for a sucker punch. Fellow Biafrans, I'll leave it here. You know, you just sad, but please, I don't want to hear anything say, blame the USB government. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, she set them up. She want to buy gentle. She want to buy this. She want to buy that. Please stop that nonsense. That's not true. Stop that stupid talk. That's not true. I don't want to hear such. You can say that to the deaf, dumb, and blind. People like us, we know what's in there. Men like us, we know what's in there. Before I leave, my people, few more weeks to September 1st. Let me take my time to do the research. When our Prime Minister, His Excellency, Oba Tobie, will know the outcome of his case. So in less than 13 days will be the 1st of September. Let us see what Finland will do. We saw the trial. Nothing came out. So my next video will be on that. I will start the countdown again, as we normally know how I get down with it. Fellow Biafrans, yours truly, Biafra Superstars Media is back. I've touched base, and going forward, you will get the real me. My travelings have stopped for a while, at least for the next 6 weeks. God willing, you will get the best analysis from me. So for now, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I remain yours, Biafra Superstars Media. God bless you.
Woto to the enemies of Biafra. Woto to the enemies of Biafra. When we land on you, we will destroy everything you have except you are genuinely fighting for Biafra. Woto to the enemies of Biafra. Woto to those who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu either directly or indirectly. Woto woto to those who have joined their hand afterthought to betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra. Woto woto to those who have soiled their hands in the blood of innocent Biafrans and innocent ESN commanders. You will never know peace. Woto woto to you who say Biafra will not come. Woto woto to those who say if Biafra, instead of Biafra to come, they will rather die. Woto woto to all of you. The gods of our land have destroyed you. You will never rise again. You will never, ever, ever rise again. You will never rise again. Any native doctor that tries to make you rise, his power and everything he have in this life will be destroyed, completely destroyed.